Sonny, you're a native of Texas. You know the great history of football in the state of Texas. How special is it to be 6-0?
Well, it's been a lot of fun. We're excited about being here at SMU. Felt like it was a great opportunity, to go someplace in Texas and have a chance to be successful, and just excited for our players, excited for our fans. A lot of work to do to still get where we want to be, but I know it's a lot more fun to be 6-0 than it is to be 0-6.
Sonny, in 2000, you were on a Texas Tech staff with Mike Leach, Lincoln Riley, Dana Holgorsen. You guys were innovators of the air raid offense that was really mocked early on. Now it's overtaken college football, and it's even creeped into the NFL. Is there some, semblance of, we did the right thing back then?
Yeah, I was lucky as a young coach to get hooked up with Hal Mumme at Kentucky, and it was really Mike Leach's GA in 1997. So, I had a chance to see and be a part really of changing college football. Hal, I think, and Mike were the two big innovators, the guys that weren't afraid to take chances, the guys that weren't afraid to think outside the box. And it caught on. I remember when we went to Texas Tech, people used to call it the gimmick offense and kind of give us a hard time about it and laugh about it. And we had a lot of success, and a little bit, we got to see it. A little bit of the conference every single year adopted some of the things we were doing. And we went into the Big 12 in 2000. It was kind of an I-formation team, or I-formation league, rather. And then when I left in 2007, everybody in the conference was running some semblance of the air raid. And then, as you said, it just grew from there.
Speaking of your time at Texas Tech, you had the experience of working with Mike Leach for 7 years. That is a long time. Tell me one of your best Mike Leach stories.
Well, we always used to say a year with Leach is like dog years. Just because, Mike was really innovative, and Mike really thought outside the box, and was kind of not afraid to do things his way. So, part of doing things his way was we had a lot of late nights, and Mike is a night owl. And, I think he's probably the most creative that he is at any time during the evening. And so, we would watch film after practice. We would hang around the office and have some meetings. And then a lot of times, those meetings might end up moving to some local establishment in Lubbock, and we'd sit around and talk football. And that's just what Mike likes to do. Mike loves to talk football, loves to meet interesting people. And the whole time I was with him, whether it was at Kentucky or Texas Tech, we met a lot of interesting people and talked a lot of football.
So, Sonny, you have 14 transfers this year, including your starting quarterback, Shane Buechele, is having a great year. How do you balance team chemistry with the idea of we need to win now?
Yeah, I think that's one of the misconceptions about maybe how we built our program is, we have had a lot of transfers. We've had very few one-year transfers. Zach Abercrombie is really the only scholarship one-year transfer that we have. So I think there's this misconception out there that all our guys are, just going to be here for this year and then they're gone. All the other transfers we have are multi-year transfers. The grad transfers we brought in, like Shane, are 2-year players. As you said, one of the things you have to do is figure out how to manage, your culture. And so our players that have been here have done an unbelievable job of accepting the transfers, of assimilating them into our culture and our program. And so it's been really a seamless transition, and you got to give our players a lot of credit for having that kind of attitude. There hasn't been any of this entitlement of I've been here and you brought this guy in to take my job. I mean, our players know that we want to win, and we tell them all the time, we owe it to them to go find the best players that we can find and get them in our program and give us a chance to be successful.
You've lived in Texas the majority of your life, but with this being an off week, for the first time ever, you will be attending an Oklahoma-Texas game. So be honest, what are you looking more forward to? Fletcher's corny dogs, the deep fried butter, or actually going to the game?
I've never been to the state fair either. So I've heard about all this stuff. I'm excited about the football game, but I'm not going to lie to you. I'm excited to see all the food at the fair as well. Because I've heard about all the deep fried stuff. Somebody was telling me they had fried beer. So I don't know how in the world you can have fried beer, but I'm going to have to try that at some point.
Sonny, I've had deep fried beer. Don't get it. Save your $5.
Pass.
Get 2 corn dogs instead.
I need some advice for some folks that have had it before, so I don't waste my opportunity at the fair.
I'll text you off the air. So I'll get you out of here with these 3 final questions. What is your favorite word?
Probably attitude, and because I believe that that's the key to having any kind of success in your life and being happy. Because I tell our players this all the time: everybody's going to have bad things happen to them in their lives, whether they deserve them or not. But it's how you deal with those things and your attitude, and it's really the one thing that we completely control is our ability to wake up every morning and say, "Hey, it's a new day, and I can make something great happen today."
Your least favorite word?
Probably quit. Because again, I just believe perseverance and just outlasting people and just working hard and keeping your head down. That's the key to being successful and being happy.
And finally, if you were not a coach, what profession would you like to try?
I'm kind of interested in 2 things off the field. For whatever reason, I've always been interested in aviation. One of these days when I'm done coaching, I think I'd like to get my pilot's license maybe and fly a little bit. I think that would be cool, just the solitude of it and the challenge of it. And then I'm kind of always been interested in design. So maybe some kind of architect or city planner or something like that. I've always kind of been interested in efficiency and trying to make things as efficient as possible and the design and how that affects that.
Hey, thanks a lot, Sonny. I'll see you in Dallas. I'll buy the first round of corn dogs are on me.
Okay, yeah, and I'm going to stay away from the fried beer, I guess.
Yes, absolutely.
Look forward to seeing you.
Thanks,
Okay,
Sonny.
thanks for having me on, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, y'all take care.